Welcome back to Mindset English. Today, you'll hear a powerful and inspiring story. The story is called The Big Four. This story is about friendship, dreams, and never giving up. And while you listen, you'll also improve your English step by step. So relax, enjoy, and let's begin this journey together. Once upon a time in a small town, there lived 4 friends. Their names were Ali, Joseph, Ram, and Peter. They were not rich. They didn't have big jobs or big houses, but they had something stronger than money. They had trust in each other, and they had dreams. They all worked hard in different places. Ali worked in a small shop that sold vegetables. Joseph cleaned tables at a roadside restaurant. Ram helped his father with farming, and Peter fixed bicycles. Every evening after work, they met near a small tea stall. They sat on plastic chairs, drank hot chai, and talked about life. They laughed, shared stories, and sometimes even cried. One evening, Ali looked tired and worried. He said, "I don't know how long I can do this. Every day feels the same. Work, come home, sleep, repeat." Joseph took a sip of tea and said, "I feel the same. My hands hurt from cleaning all day. And at the end of the day, I have nothing saved." Ram leaned forward. "What if we do something different? What if we work for ourselves?" Peter laughed a little. "What can we do? We have no money, no land, no education." Ram didn't laugh. He looked serious. "But we have each other." They all looked at him. Ali asked, "You mean, start something together?" Ram nodded. "Yes, we are smart, we work hard. We can do this," Joseph said. "But what should we do?" They all sat quietly for a minute. Then Peter said, "Everyone in this town loves juice, but the juice here is dirty and tastes bad. What if we sell fresh, clean juice?" Ali's eyes lit up. "Yes, we can sell it in the market. We'll make it fresh in front of people." Joseph smiled. "And we'll use real fruits, no cheap sugar water." They all agreed. That night, they went home excited. Their hearts were full of hope. The next day, they met early in the morning. They each brought a small amount of money, just a few coins. Together, it was enough to buy some fruits, oranges, lemons, sugar, and a little salt. They also borrowed an old cart from Peter's uncle. They cleaned it, painted it, and wrote on it in big letters, "The Big Four Juice Stall." People laughed at the name at first. "The Big Four. You look more like the Small Four," someone said. But the friends just smiled. On the first day, they sold only 12 glasses. But the juice was fresh and cold. Customers liked the taste. Some came back the next day. Slowly the number grew. Day by day, more people came. Some came because of the name. Others came because of the story. 4 friends, starting something new. Soon, their juice stall became popular. Children loved the sweet orange juice. Old men liked the lemon juice with a bit of salt. And women came because they trusted the clean, fresh fruit. After 2 weeks, they had saved enough money to buy better glasses, a small table, and even a signboard. They felt proud. But one day, a man in a black car came to their stall. He wore a suit and had gold rings on his fingers. His name was Mr. Raza. He owned many shops and stalls in the town. He said, "You boys are doing well. Come work for me. I'll give each of you a salary. Leave this cart behind. You'll make more money with me." Peter looked interested, but Ali said, "Sir, we thank you, but this is our dream. We want to grow it together." Mr. Raza laughed. "You'll regret it. The market is not easy." He left. But his words stayed in their minds. That night they talked. Peter said, "Maybe we made a mistake. A steady salary isn't bad." Joseph replied, "No, we started this together. We'll finish it together." They stayed strong. A week later, when they came to open the stall in the morning, they saw something shocking. The cart was broken. The fruit was thrown on the ground, and the money box was gone. Ram shouted, "Who did this?" Ali said, "It must be someone who wants us to fail." Peter looked angry but also scared. They cleaned up the mess and opened late that day. Many customers came and saw the damage. One lady said, "Don't worry, you're doing good. Some people don't like success." Another man gave them a bag of lemons. A child brought them to oranges. A shopkeeper gave them sugar. That day, they didn't earn much money, but they felt rich. They used the help they received and fixed their cart. And within a month, they opened a second stall. This time, they hired a young boy named Faisal. He was only 15, and he needed money to help his family. Ram trained him carefully. Their second stall became even more popular than the first. Then came the third stall, then a small room to store fruits, then a helper to clean the equipment. One step at a time, they grew. But with success came new problems. Peter started acting differently. He bought new clothes. He started coming late. He didn't smile much. Ali noticed. He said to Joseph, "Something is wrong with Peter." Joseph replied, "Maybe he's just tired." But one evening, Peter said, "We're working hard, but these workers are taking too much of our profit. Why are we giving so much away?" Ram said, "Because we promised. We started with nothing. We said we would help others." Peter didn't answer. The next morning he didn't show up. His phone was off. The second stall was closed. When they went there, they saw that the money box was missing. Ali's face turned pale. He took the money. Joseph was silent. Ram said, "We have to find him." They looked everywhere. After 2 days, they found Peter in a cheap hotel, looking tired and sad. Peter looked at them and started crying. I made a mistake. I thought only about myself. I forgot our dream. Ali said, we are friends. You are our brother, but you must return the money. Peter nodded. I already kept it safe. I didn't spend it. I'm so sorry. They forgave him, and he returned. From that day, they made some new rules. All money would be counted in front of everyone, and every Friday, they would sit together and talk not just about business, but about life. The business kept growing. They bought land and built a small juice factory. They started bottling the juice and selling it in nearby towns. They named their first bottle Hope. It became popular. They hired more people. They helped boys and girls go to school. They gave jobs to single mothers. They trained young people who had no experience. Their business was more than just a business. Now it was a family. One day, a journalist from the city came to interview them. She asked, what made you successful? Ali said, we believed in each other. Joseph said, we worked hard every day. Ram said, we helped others as we grew. Peter looked at the three of them and said, and we never forgot who we were. The Big Four. The article was published in newspapers across the country. People started calling them the heart of the town. Years later, they were invited to speak at a big business conference. There were hundreds of people in the hall. Some wore suits, some were students, some were just dreamers like they once were. Ali stood at the mic and said, we were not rich, we were not powerful, but we were honest, we were loyal, and that was enough. The hall clapped loudly. And so, the story of the Big Four became a symbol of what is possible when people believe, when friends support each other, and when you never give up. Thank you so much for listening to this inspiring story here on Mindset English. We hope you not only enjoyed the story, but also learned new words and better English with it. If this story touched your heart or helped you learn something today, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We'll keep bringing you more powerful stories to help you grow both in English and in life. See you next time. Keep learning, keep believing. Only here on Minds.